Kathy, and I'm participating in a little Halloween tree collaboration, hence I'm the butterfly lady today. So we are going to be decorating a Halloween tree. My theme is going to be jack-o'-lantern. So everything that I do is going to be kind of jack-o'-lantern related. I hope you enjoy this video. Hope it gives you some spooky motivation to do something fun for Halloween, especially if you have kids or grandkids, because they love it. They love a little spooky stuff. Not scary, just a little spooky. So we're gonna do a little spooky stuff right now, so hang on. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the supplies that I've got, and we're just gonna be creative because I haven't pre-made this tree. Kind of have an idea what I wanna do, but we're gonna be doing it together. So here we go. Here's what you need. I got a little mini tree, a little black one. It's very cute. I didn't get this one from Dollar Tree because they were sold out. So I did order this on Amazon. But everything else came from a Dollar Tree. All right, so I've got these cute little jack-o'-lantern lights, and I've already got my battery in there. I've got to tape my battery pack together. So those are very cute. And I'm gonna be putting my tree in this little pumpkin that I got at Dollar Tree, and I think I've got some marbles here because I think I'm gonna weight it down with some of those. I got these little wooden ornaments at Dollar Tree. They were just plain wood, and I painted those. I've got a variety of different ribbons. I got all these at Dollar Tree, and the little orange sparkly, and I've got some black spider web sparkly, and I think that one's the same thing, the spider web sparkly. And then I've got this cute sparkly, I guess it's garland. I think that'll be cute on it. And then I bought some different sizes of these little pumpkin, and I may just stick them in. I may have to cut the little wood piece off to get it to all fit. And so that's what I'm working with today. And I'm gonna go ahead and pre-make cut some of the ribbon that I'm gonna be using to kind of make my tree look a little bit fuller. So once I do that, we'll get started, y'all. All right, friends, I have already made my little ribbon that I'm gonna put at the top. And all I do for this is I just cut little strips of whatever ribbon I wanna use. I get either some ribbon or some floral wire. I pinch it in the middle, and then I wrap it around. And what I did is I had floral wire and a little piece of orange ribbon, and then all you do is you just pull it up and you put one on one side, one on the other, fluff it up, easy peasy bow. It looks really cute, especially with that sparkly ribbon on it, so I like that. And then I have pre-cut some smaller pieces of ribbon that I'm gonna do this kind of like what I do with my Christmas tree. I just tuck the ribbon inside of the tree. So first step is we're gonna create our little base. So I am going to cut a hole in my Dollar Tree styrofoam pumpkin. I may not be making it big enough, we'll see once we get it finished here. Okay, so I've got our tree inside of our little base, but I don't want my tree flopping around in there. And if I leave it, see how it's just already flopping? I think I'm gonna weight it down with some marbles. And so I'll be back with you after I do that. I filled it pretty tight with the marbles, and that's going to help it to stand up. Then I covered the pumpkin with ribbon. And when you put the ribbon on, what I did is I hot glued each end inside of the opening, which will also help to keep the marbles in. But you got to pull the ribbon fairly tight, and then I just sort of layered and I alternated orange and black, and I think that gives it kind of a cute look, a little bit more finished look than with just the pumpkin itself. I have promised this little Halloween tree to my grandson. He loves Halloween. He loves anything spooky. And so that's going to be fun to give this to him when I see him. I remember when my girls were little, getting ready for Halloween and then getting all dressed up and then going trick-or-treating. And of course, you know, we were kind of overprotective, and we only went to the houses of the people that we knew. But my husband had a Jason mask, and so every Halloween he'd put on his Jason mask, and we've got pictures of the girls when they were little looking at him with that Jason mask on. It is so funny. They're like, "What? Who is this guy?" Anyway, Halloween is can be kind of a little magical thing for kids, where they can use their imagination and be creative and have a little fun with it. So these little trees are a cute way to help them celebrate. When I was a kid back in the 60s, yes, the 60s, you guys, Halloween was a kids' free-for-all. We would all get out as soon as it got dark, and we would start our trick-or-treating, and we ran the neighborhood. It was always a lot of fun. You would go as fast as you could go from one house to another house. And we had neighbors down the street that always set up a little tent, and they did something really spooky in it. So you either had to, if you wanted to get some candy, you had to stick your hand into some cold SpaghettiOs or something, you know, that they said was somebody's brain or anyway. Times are different now, but I think kids still can have fun with it if they go to a trunk or treat or whatever. It's always a lot of fun. And I know that when I was a teacher, the kids loved having a little party and doing some little craft, and it's just a fun time of year. So I hope that your kids or grandkids get to enjoy a little spookiness this year. Instead of just hot gluing this ribbon to the top, I went ahead and wired it on so that it would stay and not pop off, because that bugs me once I do something and then it falls apart. And I kind of want it to be kid-proof, because I am going to give this to my grandson. So let's get this wired on and see what else we got to do here. Now it is time to put on the finishing touches. These pumpkin ornaments are kind of big for this little tree, but I think when it's finished, you'll see that they kind of pop and they're kind of fun, sort of whimsical. So we'll attach those now, and then we'll see if we can fill in with lots of fluffy stuff to make it pretty. I decided to take these little pumpkins off the little wooden sticks they were on, because I didn't want that to show. So I'm going to hot glue those. And again, I've got 3 different sizes, and I put a fair amount of hot glue on them to attach them. So they've got a little sparkle to them also, which I like. So when you turn the lights on, you know, you've got a little bit of bling bling going on. So we're just going to attach those. And I have decided that it is time to buy a new hot glue gun. My glue guns drive me crazy. I've had them since I was a teacher. And the cordless ones are just gonna rock my world. So guys, I am gonna buy me a glue gun. Hey. This would be fun to give each of your kids or grandkids all the supplies and a little tree and let them decorate it and put it in their bedroom. I think that would be really cute, and they would have some ownership over how the tree looks, and they could be so proud of it. So I think that would be a fun idea for this project as well. I'm going to be filling in the tree, see if I can get some sparkle going on. I'm going to be attaching some ribbon to it in just a little bit here. So let's keep on building our tree. Okay, friends, let's talk about candy here. You can't have Halloween without some good candy. So what is your favorite candy to get for Halloween? Let's hear it. Mine has got to be the little mini Heath bars or Snicker bars. That's going to be really competition for me because I love both of them. Or Mounds bars. Ooh, I guess anything chocolatey is going to be my favorite. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite Halloween candy. And I do have to say that I enjoy some candy corn, which I know some people can't stand, but I like it. And my grandson said it's yummy. Now I'm taking those little pieces of ribbon and I'm folding them in half and adding some hot glue, and I'm just filling in spaces to kind of fill out the tree and add a little bit of bling to it. And so once I do that, then I'm going to move on, and the piece de resistance is going to be the garland. I'm going to be adding that all over the tree to really fill it out and give it lots of good sparkles. So once we've done that, I think we'll probably be finished with our tree. So keep watching to the end and see the final result, you guys. Well, let's talk about favorite Halloween movies. I personally do not like scary movies. I do not like horror movies. I will not watch them. But just little fun movies. I remember when our girls were younger, Halloween Town was our favorite, and we watched that movie a zillion times. So if you have a favorite, let me know in the comments. I know that a lot of people like scary movies, but that's not my thing. I like a little bit of spooky, but not scary. There are also a lot of great children's books for Halloween, so I hope that your kids and grandkids have a nice little assortment that they can pull out each year. That's always important. And keep those kiddos reading, you guys. As a retired teacher, it's important. I am finishing up on attaching little pieces of garland, hot gluing those in, and we are almost finished with our little tree here, you guys, and I think it turned out pretty cute. I deleted all of the video that showed me struggling. So, you know, that creative process, it just takes a little time. It takes a little energy. Sometimes you have to take your tree apart and redo it, which I did do twice. But we won't show that in this video, okay? The last thing that I did was just to kind of give it a little bling at the top. I attached some of the garland. I had glued that on top of the bow, and I think it turned out really cute. I'm kind of happy with this. I think it's just as sweet as it can be. Well, that was trial and error for me, and I did a couple of things, then I had to take them down, and I did them again, but I'm happy with our little tree. I think it turned out really cute. I hope this gives you some inspiration to go out and do something a little bit spooky, not scary, just spooky. And I appreciate you watching so much, and I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.